Hello there guys, it's Ebird Online, and I'm here with my final review from Rose and Ed from 90 Day Fiance, before the 90 days, and this is season 4 episode 13, The Pleasure Principle. Guys, I'm super near to my 30,000 subscribers, thank you so much, and for my subscribers I'm going to do a Q&A special, so look out for that on the community tab, and if you haven't done so yet, please don't forget to press that red button and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to like and share. And very quickly before I begin, I want to give a massive thank you to two of my subscribers, Julie and Leanne Noble. Julie made me this fantastic birthday card, as unfortunately the Ebird turned another year older last Saturday. I absolutely love this, so thank you guys. So Ed and Rose are still sitting poolside, and Ed says, Rose is really angry with me. Ed, she's not really angry with you, she's done with you, and she's utterly disgusted at the way that you've treated her. And Ed said, I've never seen Rose like this. And Rose said, I can't continue, you haven't given any time or effort to my son Prince. I keep giving you chances that you don't deserve. I no longer want this relationship. And Ed just sat there with that dumb look on his face, staring at her. And then he said, Rose, I fell in love with you. I came here with love in my heart. I planned to marry you. I've got a ring and my intentions were real. Yes, Ed, your intentions were real shady. Your intentions, as far as I'm concerned, were to get famous. That's all you wanted. You are a clout chaser. But Rose is having none of it. She said, Ed, you hurt me again and again and again and again and again, and I do not want to continue this relationship. This is the last time you can hurt me, because I'm done. And she said, I give so many chances to you, Ed. I just can't give you any more. Please, I want you to change your awful behaviour, because I think that you'll hurt girlfriends in the future in the same way that you've hurt me. Again, Ed just sat there with his village idiot look on, and then he said, you think I'm a bad person? Okay. And he just walked off. Unsurprisingly, he didn't try and change her mind. He didn't say, let's see what we can work on. Nope, he just walked off. And then Rose got up herself and left, and she went to pack in her room, and producers asked her, how are you? Top of the world, great, fantastic, everything's going so well. But Rose said, I'm really upset because I missed my son and I only left him because I wanted the chance with Ed, and so now I want to go back to him. I'm going to go to the airport and see if I can change my flight. And she further added that she felt really sad because Ed did not acknowledge any of his mistakes. And Rose said that she'll meet her true king in the future. And with that, she got her bag and got onto the bus back to the airport. And the next time we catch up with Big Ed, he's talking about the big fight. He seems to think that it's just because he didn't want any more kids and she did, so she told him it was over. Oh Lord, Ed is so morally bankrupt. I can't even wish him well. You know good and well that there are many reasons why she's finished with you, but even if it was just for the kids thing, it's because you always knew she wanted kids, and you always knew that you did not, and you strung her along since the moment you spoke to her. He seems to forget, and also seems to think that we've forgotten, that he's actually withheld from Rose essential information. Even when you spoke to your friend Ed, who doesn't even know Rose, he said, you gotta tell her, this is a deal breaker. So you knew very well that this was classified information. You knew very well that this was going to be curtains for your relationship. So let's not pretend now that it's some sort of shock and surprise, or misunderstanding, or difference of opinion. No, Ed, you're a time thief and you're a liar. And so Ed goes back to the room. And Ed said, she told me she wanted to go, but I'm going to go back and speak to her. He walks into the room and tries to look surprised that she's actually gone. No, you're not surprised. You waited just long enough for her to pack her stuff and leave, Ed. And then starts the acting. He starts breathing loudly, and then he wipes a tearless eye and tries his hardest to pretend that he's upset. Ed, we know very well that you're crying with relief that Rose has gone, because now you don't need to fabricate any more ridiculous stories to get rid of her. And then he said, I failed again. It's been 20 years, and that's a long time to be single. Ed, with a personality like that, I would have thought it would have been 54 years. And he stood in the room, acting his little heart away. Some may be inclined to feel sorry for him, but not the Ebird. His characteristically supercilious and graceless behaviour eradicates any sympathy I may ever have for Ed. And then he said, I know it's all over with Rose. I needed to try and put my life back together. Ed, if your life ever was in pieces, which I don't think it was, it's nothing to do with Rose. You've only been talking to her online for 3 months. You've spent nothing on her. Yes, guys, you heard that right. Nothing on her. I don't believe he sent all those gifts that apparently never turned up. Come on guys, do we honestly believe that he spent £5,000 in gifts and postage and he's never ever mentioned it since episode 1, yet he said, keep The change? About 30 cents? Come on. And then you finagled a free holiday out of TLC. Then you tricked Rose into sleeping with you by pretending that you wanted an ongoing relationship and that you were offering the possibility of a green card. And then you let her know that her life's wishes to have children wouldn't be fulfilled by you because, contrary to what you'd led her to believe up until now, you don't want any more kids. So if your life is broken, it's because you broke it. Then he said, this was about love and this was about putting my life together, and in the end, I got nothing. And he starts packing his suitcase. And what's this I see? Oh my God, Ed really does make me sick. His suitcase is emblazoned with 3 cartoon pictures of the Big Ed so-called branding. So let's get this straight. Before he even went to the Philippines, he had an idea to try and brand himself. And Ed continues, I thought this was the one. I really wanted to believe so badly it was real. But I was wrong. Ed, you knew it couldn't have been real because you knew the one thing she wanted you were never going to give to her, and you weren't even prepared to discuss it. And it's also worth noting he doesn't try to ring Rose, and he tells us he's going to fly straight back to Manila and then straight back home. If you loved Rose so much, and if it's only just over, you would at least try and ring her, or at least try and pass by her house before you leave and try and see if you can put something together. Ed's lies aren't even clever. Somebody needs to tell Ed that acting like a prick doesn't make yours grow bigger. Yes, we have all heard the rumours. And so Ed's back off home. And that's the end of this so-called love story. So what do we make of the storyline this week? So Ed again is trying to treat us all like fools and trick us into believing just because he didn't want any more children and she did, that's the sole reason that they have broken up. Let me elucidate. There's a whole list of reasons that made Rose conclude that you were a scumbag. The first one was that you didn't spend any time with Prince, and she mentioned that last week. And the second reason is that you embarrassed her with the STD question, insisting that she took an STD test. How rude. Thirdly, you embarrassed her by asking her to shave her legs. She doesn't even know yet that you called her gross. You've called her gross. We're in a hotel room. Ed's standing to the left of me. Rose is standing to the right with hairy legs. Something in the room's gross. It certainly isn't Rose's legs. Number 4, you further embarrassed her, telling her she had bad breath and presenting her in front of the world on TV with a toothbrush, toothpaste and mouthwash. When she told you she had an ulcer, you couldn't care less. Number 5, you lied about wanting children, so you didn't actually tell her that you wanted more children, but when she said, I definitely want more kids, you kept quiet. You kept quiet online, and you kept quiet all the way through the holiday until the penultimate day. Number 6, she finally realised that you were a goddamn liar and just an awful human being. And then the final reason that Rose didn't like you is that after she told you everything that you'd done, you failed to acknowledge any wrongdoing. You tried to give your dog that everybody's left in the pound, I feel sorry for myself, pathetic look, as if somehow you'd been wronged by Rose. And so guys, let me know what you think. I don't believe that he ever wanted to marry Rose, whether or not she'd have wanted kids. And I'm going to do a special later this week on the 10 reasons why I believe that this is the case. So watch out for that video. But let me know what you think. In my mind, Ed should never have exposed such a despicable personality character to national TV. If he'd have thought about it for 10 seconds, it would have been obvious that nobody's going to like you. Ed, whoever told you to be yourself, gave you really, really bad advice. And so let's see what Ed has to say next week in the tell-all. The truth be told, I feel sorry for Sean for once. It will take quite a big tractor to plough the furtive fields of Ed's mind. He's scattered his lies far and wide. So let me know what you think in comments down below, and I'll see you very soon with another review. And if you haven't done so yet, please don't forget to press that red subscribe button. Please like and share my videos, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter at Ebird99. Also, before I sign off, very quickly, what I'm going to be doing for a video special this week is unpopular subscriber opinions. So if you're subscribed to my channel, you can write in my community tab any opinion that you have which is contrary to what I've been saying in my commentary for this season. And I'll pick out the best comments and I'll try to do as many as I can. And I'll give you my best answer. So even though I haven't been massively reviewing Yolanda and Geoffrey's storylines, I have actually been watching. So you can ask me about any of the casts from this season. For more details, just go to my community tab. And this evening I'll pop something up there so you can see exactly what you need to do. You've been listening to Ebird Online. Ciao for now.